All right, man. So Demon Slayer just came out, man, this weekend. If y'all ain't see it, we gonna spoil it. So it is what it is. So what we gonna get straight into right now is your actual what you feeling about the movie. What was the movie? What would you rate the movie, Taylor? Where you at with it?
I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Yes.
Cowboy, what you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a 6.5 out of 10, man.
6.5 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I read the manga. Did y'all anybody read the manga?
I ain't read no manga.
I do want to now that
All
it's
right.
over.
Yeah, you gotta read the manga. One, I ain't gonna say just because of what happened in the story, but because you don't want to wait 3-6 years to see what happens next. If you don't want to wait all that time to see what happens next, just go ahead and read it.
Yeah.
And then you can just enjoy the great animation from there.
What did you rate it?
Yeah, I rated it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 because it stuck to the source material for me. So, I mean, before we even get super deep into the actual movie, because we're gonna slowly build this up, like, what was your actual movie experience? Because you say I think in order, Cowboy, I think you say you seen it the night of, like as it was premiering. What was your movie experience like?
Oh man, so I actually went to the Arundel Mills Mall, and then I was sitting in the D-Box section. So I didn't know. First of all, I've never sat in D-Box before. So when I sat in the chair, when it was going through the preview, my chair started vibrating. It was like, and I was like, what? I was like, my chair's vibrating. The girl next to me started laughing, just like Taylor is right now, because I never sat in D-Box. And then it got to the part where Guillaume, he was in like the cemetery, and then like he did that swift turn, and then my chair was like, Durr! And I was like, dang, is it that serious? But like it was amazing because like as they were fighting, even as they were swinging their swords, the chair would move in that direction they were swinging the sword. So it's kind of like when you're a kid and you be moving around when people be fighting. Like I remember watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and like I'll be like moving like while Dragon Ball like they was fighting. The chair did it for me. The chair did it for me.
The chair did everything, man. That's all. That's I guess for the people that's not local, that's the Egyptian theater. Is what is it? XD? What was the XD?
XD, yeah.
Who owns it? What company is that? I forgot.
I think it's Cinemark.
Yeah, it's a Cinemark theater. You're right. That's a Cinemark theater. So the people that they know what a Cinemark experience.
Yeah.
Me, I ain't go to the fancy theater. I just wanted to see it dub because I ain't feel like reading no sub for 3 hours. So I mean, my movie experience. I mean, I was trying to see it a couple times. So when I first I went Chick-fil-A, I wrapped it up in my hoodie. I'm bringing my Chick-fil-A in here. I'm gonna get me a Red Bull. I got my water. I was like, this is probably too much stuff. I'm like, what are they gonna do?
You're not allowed to do that, by the way.
It's mine. I walked in there, got my spot, and I'm there. Trailers is way too long nowadays, first off.
Oh my God.
I was like, 30 minutes of trailers?
Oh my God.
I'm like, I don't like going to see the movies late because I'll doze off. I used to do this forever. Like anytime I would go to the movies, I'm like, man, it's a good time to take a nap. But this movie was good, so I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But once we got into the movie, I was just like, all right, the audience,
What time
all
did you
that
see it?
stuff. I went to see it like 8:15, but it didn't start till 8:50 because of the. And I was like, all right, we're gonna be here for a while. But the audience, I'd like the experience like with a crowd of people that really into it. So you got like. I got the white people next to me on my left, and I got the hood next to me on my right. So I was like, all right, this is going to be a delicate balance of how this is going to go in this theater. I see the kids scattered throughout somewhere here and there. I'm looking at it all. I'm like, all right, this is about to go down.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got like the white dudes, they just like, yo, this is, wow.
It's so amazing, man.
And I hear like the perfectly timed, damn, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I
So,
didn't
like,
have a lot
all
of
that.
that. Yeah, you had a lot of like commentary during the movie.
Yeah.
I like the commentary.
and it was
on
funny
certain movies.
because it was like, and out in Arundel Mills, like it's every race is out there. So like you saw the white people, you saw the black people, you saw the Indian people, you saw the Latino people. Like it was like, and then it was all age ranges because I went at 11 at night, and I'm like, there's 6-year-olds in here, and they parents falling asleep, they snoring, and the kids like, oh my God. So yeah, it was dope. But the commentary was funny. It's like, oh my God, you hear the oh my God, you hear the oh shit, and then you hear the oh my God, like the Becky's they was there.
What was your experience like? You had to dress up people?
I didn't have any dressing up. I barely had any commentary, which I don't mind. But
Early in the morning or something?
Theater
it was like 11:30. That's another thing. I went out East Point.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm closer to East Point. So, I feel like when I went, everybody was low key bored. Like watching the movie. So, and I got bored because, like,
You said they was bored?
yeah, like I heard like a lot of sighing and like fidgeting, side conversations. And I'm just like,
Oh, wow.
That was me.
Never go to the movies with
6.5
East
territory
Point.
right there.
yeah, I don't know. Once we get more into what we're gonna talk about, but my experience was pretty cool. It wasn't like a
Not
wow.
spectacular.
Yeah.
See, I think that's why I'm saying, like, I think a part of that audience definitely plays into your rating. That's why I asked the rating first, because I'm like, depending on your audience participation, the theater, like you had the D box, the shit moving, the chairs moving, the rumble pack, all that stuff. Like, it's gonna play a part in that. Your perception of it. So I mean, I guess we can get straight into the good, the bad, and the indifferent. So I mean, we can start with the bad then, because people always got something negative to say. So I mean, I rated it a 9, so I got probably the least amount of bad to talk about.
Let me tell you
You're
something.
bad.
Let me tell you something. Okay, here's where we gonna start. Everything don't need a backstory. I get why they're doing a bunch of backstory. Everything don't need a backstory. Shinobu went and fought the upper two. I forgot his name. And they're telling me this whole story about how her sister died, da-da-da-da-da. She told her about the demon. I'm just like, I don't care. And the reason why I
don't you care?
I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is you're going to die. And the thing is, it's not like it went real.
You don't think it was not even competitive at all?
No.
Not even a little bit.
I think her backstory could have been in a season.
Yeah.
Like, we could have got this information before, not now, because then we got her backstory. They fight a little bit, then we get his backstory. And it's like, I just want to see a fight.
Yeah, his backstory is even more obnoxious. He's just an asshole. He just sitting over there going like, and you know what?
But that made him a good number 2, because he was an actual demon. He was like, yo, I'm a demon for a reason. I'm really a bad guy. I'm not a good guy.
Yeah. But I don't care. I still don't care. And for another thing is, he was actually a great villain, by the way, because he was triggering. Like, I remember she was like, insect breathing. Like that, so that was good, but
even when
backstory,
his introduction was even like that, because he killed the little girl. He was like, "Oh, you wanted to save her? Like, no, she was just gonna be in the way. She needed to die." Like,
and
I did her a favor. I did all of them a favor.
But that's the point, though. Based upon the stuff he was already doing, we already know you're a bad person. I don't care about your backstory. Shinobu, you're gonna die. I don't care about your backstory. And then for her, it wasn't even as deep, because it was just like, I want to save these 3 girls and their families and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, we know that already. Why do I have to sit here for another 25 minutes and listen to this exposition, or look at this exposition about somebody who's gonna die? You're gonna die. It's okay. And then everything had a backstory. Like, we couldn't, and then it was running. And it was backstories. That was 60% of the movie. They started off hot. They was like, yeah, let's go. I saw Guillaume swinging the joint around. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then it was a backstory. The backstory took me out of it. You know why? Because my D-box wasn't moving. My D-box wasn't moving when I'm listening to exposition and looking at backstories. I care about my D-box. Blink. I care about my D-box.
You just got introduced. This was your first time in a D-box.
And I did not have a satisfactory introduction.
I don't know, man. Your popcorn wasn't spilling enough. Nah. I mean, what was yours? Like, what's your bad in this?
Same. It was a lot of backstories. I feel like the girl who died, her backstory should have been in the season. Zenitsu, his brother, half brother, whoever that was.
Yeah, his training partner.
His backstory could have been in the season. Yeah. Like, we didn't really need his information. I feel like the upper 3, that backstory would have been nice. Like, that's fine. But
man, look, y'all ain't gonna get them in no season. I can tell you that now.
There were whole episodes long. Like, upper 3's backstory was 30 minutes. It was 30 minutes. And granted, valid crash out. Valid crash.
Yes.
Very valid. I would have killed them all too.
Yeah.
Valid.
But let me tell you, 35 minutes.
Yeah, it could have been shortened. It could have been shortened, yeah. And then like with the whole, we have everybody's backstories, then the fire breathing and the slow motion, and I just want you to hit them.
Yes.
Attack.
Yeah.
Like, let's fight it out and then resolve it. You die, you die. You live, you live. It was just too much break points. Like, I needed to keep flowing through. Yeah.
I don't know, man. The backstory was important to me. I understood why they did it. I mean, again, reading it, I was expecting it because it's a lot of backstory. So like, if you don't really feel like seeing more backstory, just go ahead and read it because you're going to run into it. Because they going to do the same thing with the next 2 movies. There's a lot more backstory. There's a lot more backstory to come.
That's going to trigger me more.
There's a lot more backstory to come.
But who else? Because we
the number one, you know nothing about him.
That's
for
fine.
a reason.
That's
So-
cool.
That's fine.
That's cool.
And you're going to get a lot of backstory about him.
But here's the issue. When they're doing backstory on people we've already met and we've watched for like 3 seasons already, right? So like, for example, the insect Hashira. We known her for 2 seasons.
What's her name?
What's her name? Her name is Shinobu.
Oh, all right. So you had to look at it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not about to...
Like, that's what I'm saying. You don't really know her like that. That's why. It's like, yeah, she's here,
They
but
could have helped with that by
Sure.
giving her backstory during the season.
Maybe because I feel like with me and Demon Slayer, I'm very like neutral. I'm not like a ride or die Demon Slayer fan, but I have watched all of the seasons. I'm caught up, watched the movie, but nobody really sticks to me other than
Tanjiro.
no.
Oh, not even
His
Tanjiro.
sister,
Not even Tanjiro.
His sister.
Oh,
You don't stick
Nezuko.
Nezuko. I love her. Everybody else is kind of just like
I like Rengoku.
he
He's stuck
cool
with me.
for the time being.
Rengoku, yeah, he was what's the dude in Naruto?
Jiraiya.
No, not Jiraiya. Naruto father, Minato.
Oh, Minato.
He's Minato. That's what people. I like people just like looking at him like, oh, he looks like that guy that we like.
Yeah.
And we wanted that he thought we had potential too, so he died just like how he did. He
Yeah.
had potential and he died, and that was the end of his story.
And those usually be the best characters. It is what it is.
Exactly.
I mean, what made him one of the best characters if he didn't really do nothing? And like, if he was really that, then he would be alive.
What made him one of the best characters is that before we got to a movie, we know what his backstory is.
Who, Minato? I mean, not Minato. Whatever his name is.
See,
Minato.
now I'm triggering. Like it's okay. They was gonna have a cut.
I mean, for me though, like I only thing I really didn't appreciate in the movie was that I didn't get to see the people who I'd never seen fight.
Yeah.
I wanted to see the Stone Harashima fight. I wanted to see what's my man name that be eating the demons? His brother, the Wind Hashima. I wanted to see the white hair.
Sonomi?
Oh, he be
Sonomi?
I don't know how to say his name.
But is
him.
it the Wind Ashura?
Yeah.
Sonomi.
The one with the white hair, yeah.
Sonomi,
The one with
yeah.
veins, he got all the scars.
Yes.
I really wanted to see him fight because I mean we seen him kill some fodder, but it was like, all right, them two are supposed to be the strongest ones. I want to see them put in work.
And then
So
I think they also could have did something with what is it? It's Poison Hashira and the Love Hashira, those two? Because like they were fighting together in the
snake
beginning.
guy and,
Yeah, they were fighting in the beginning. I feel like that's another thing. Like they started the movie so hot, like everybody was going around killing all the fire, da 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 da. And then it's just like we see the same people fight that we saw fight before. And I get it. Like you want to make it to where there's some finality to some of these relationships. So like Upper 3, you know, getting rid of him and da 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 da. But it's just like, dang, bro, like.
what character do you feel like y'all could have did without then? Like I know y'all don't like their backstories, but like what character like I didn't need to see them. Because for me that was the
dude with the gun.
No, not him. I like him.
Got
but
the gun. Yeah.
that's the one I was talking about when I said his brother. That's the
Yeah, we
them two
care about
brothers.
your brother, not
We
you.
didn't
You
need
got more
him.
screen time than your brother.
We didn't need him.
Yeah, he didn't do that much. But I didn't care about the upper rank, the new 6. I was like, I was sitting there counting them in my head, like, okay, 6 of them. I'm like, they killed the 2 twins. That was like, maybe that count as 1. They killed the guy that was in the vase. They I was trying to count the ones they already killed. I'm like, all right, well, where did he come from? And why do I care that he's in this movie?
And you know what's funny? You know one of the most funny parts, and it is part that could have been left out, but I get why they did it. At the end, when the upper one, he was sitting in the room and he was just like, Akaza, what happened to your want to defeat me? And then he just put his hand on the sword and he just sliced everything around. I'm just like, ooh, temper tantrum. What's wrong with you? Like,
We could
I don't
use
care
time
that you're
for
mad.
something else.
I don't
Yeah.
Something else.
It's like, oh, you got so many eyes.
Yeah, like
That's what I want to know. Why you got all these eyes? What they do?
And then everybody probably hated me when it was in the theater because when they were doing the backstory with the upper one and he was like dropping the blood in the
mouth?
Thunder dude's hand and he was just like, if you drop a spill of that blood, I'm gonna kill. I was laughing the entire time.
They said, I'm gonna kill you before it drop and hit the ground.
It's like, dang.
I was just like,
Like, you ain't got no choice.
You gotta make sure.
yeah, then he over there bragging. He's like, it took me 3 days to completely turn. And I was just like, well, how long did it take him? You didn't get to that point.
Yeah, well, no, you ain't want to see no more backstory, so they had to cut that part short.
I mean, they might as well have said it. It was already 20 minutes.
Yeah,
So you feel like the gun guy is who you could have went without then?
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody you felt like you could have went without?
Went without?
Like, just seeing him at all, it was just like, why are you here?
Okay, so after Zenitsu, whatever his name is, after he fought and the demon came to like prep him and get him back together, we didn't need all of that.
Y'all ain't need to see him get saved?
100%.
No, we see him getting bandaged, cut the scene next. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it could have saved a little bit of time. But I will say it is important. I wanted to know more what was going on with Muzan. Because I'm like, all right, I know like the girl did all this stuff to him, but we was really looking forward to seeing something with him.
Yeah.
Now I know with the manga that I wasn't going to see nothing with him, but I wanted to see it.
Another thing I would say, the kids when they were mapping out the
they were doing that a lot.
Yeah.
Bring us back to them when they found something.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't need to keep seeing him thinking about his father. He dead now.
Yeah.
Your sisters are dead. Your mom, they're gone. Like, just come back when y'all found something.
And the crazy part is, I remember they were just like, yeah, we mapped out floor number 133. And then something happened and they like expanded it like infinitely and it just got bigger. And I'm just like you probably wasted like 30 minutes of my time looking at y'all you're drawing on this paper, man.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got some like real good that stood out to you, like since the backstory wasn't it for y'all. I'm gonna circle back to them backstories, but I do want to know like the thing that really was like, man, this made it worth it. This made it worth it me seeing in D-Box. This made it worth seeing at East Point.
The animation is always good. No complaints on the animation. The backstories were good though. Like it was like reasonable, like the crash out
verse for verse.
But I'm like, dang, why y'all gotta be depressed? Like, why everybody gotta get beat up, poor? Why couldn't somebody just be like, I just want to be a demon?
That just sounds like anime. Everybody always got tragic story in anime.
I'm just bored. He's a demon. Let me just try it out. But the backstories were still valid. Like that, it wasn't bad. It was just super long.
I mean, the one that did, I guess, have the backstory that was just like, I guess, let me just try it out was the
brother.
Yeah, that brother. Yeah, he was unimportant. I don't even care to know his name.
Nah.
I didn't even like his drawing, like looking at him. Like
he looked a little crazy. Like
I was like, I could deal without this guy.
You talking about the Thunder guy?
Yeah, the other half.
Yeah.
The one that mastered all the other breathing styles except for the one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he ain't create his own either, so.
You know something that I actually found kind of good? So, and I know this is crazy because I didn't need to see Zenitsu get bandaged up neither, but when the kind of fodder guys on the I was about to say the Soul Reapers on the on their side, when they were fighting against that demon after they saved Zenitsu, and you actually saw one of them do like a water breathing and they cut his head off. I actually like that because you don't really see the like how the other students are learning the other styles. So like you don't see them use breathing moves, and so I was just like, oh, they actually do stuff. Like rather than them just swinging swords around or ending up dead, I was just like, I actually like that. Because it shows that they're actually learning something, you know?
I did like how they involved them in the movie. Like, no, y'all need to save y'all energy. Y'all need to go out and fight. Like, we can do it. Although they were struggling a little bit, but they got the job done. So I did like that little input.
That was necessary. That was definitely necessary that we see them actually doing something. Like, all right, y'all, it's more Demon Corps members. Like, it's hella demons that from all these little red dots y'all showing me. A lot of them in here.
Yeah.
Y'all, I get it that y'all roll nice, but y'all, it's ain't gonna cut it. It's just too many people. Y'all gonna be tired by the time y'all get to fight the real ones. So they needed them there. Do something.
And I just want to highlight how triggering.
I finally gotta figure out how they all got in there, though.
That's what I
like
said.
all the
I was like, I remember Tandro and all them getting to the cast when they was like, all right, we about to kill you, and they fell in. But I'm like, well, all these other people, how they get here? But like, maybe I just missed something.
The entire time,
all the birds in there. I'm like, there's hella stuff in here that wasn't around.
And for me, you know, another thing that was really good, I love Guillaume's relationship with the guy who was like the leader of the Demon Slayers. Forgot his name. And so when they were at the beginning and he was just like, you're the only one that I can depend on because I don't want to see any more of my children die. And that actually led to like Guillaume turning around really crazy and my D-box seat moving because of clearly his feet are that heavy. I just love the fact that there's someone who's the responsible one. While everyone else is feeling what they're feeling, I love the element of someone knowing that 9 times out of 10, they're going to have to sacrifice themselves in order for everyone else to survive. And I know that's Guillaume. And me also knowing there can only be one Stone Hashira at a time, it's just making me more like anticipate the rest of the movies more and really understanding a little bit more about him. Like I looked into that very deep because I was just like, I love someone being responsible for everything.
Yeah, I mean, being responsible is cool, man, but I was there for the action. I was there for the action. I was like, I want to see somebody die, but I left there with realizing who the true GOAT of the series was as up to now. But it's unfortunate he had to die. And he died of his own accord, though.
Ooh.
Up in rank 3. He was the top guy.
I love that.
It was like, yeah, like, he ain't using no, like, fancy moves or nothing. He just like, I'm just going to fight y'all. That's why I said, for me, the backstories is important. Like, knowing that his backstory is the only reason why he died. He didn't die because of the light. He didn't die because Tanjiro would kill him. He didn't die. He would have killed them. His head was growing back. Like they say, he's evolving right now in front of us. It's just like, what are we going to do? And he just
saw that. I said, hold on. The head started
growing back. His head started growing back. Everybody was excited. Oh, they started clapping. Oh, he cut his head off. No. They like, oh, shoot, his body's still moving. Oh, he's still killing y'all? Nah, that's
I like
crazy.
him.
But I'm going to say a counterpoint, though. He did have a cheat skill. He stomped on the ground. He could feel your battle spirit from anywhere. So that's kind of a cheat.
That's like Dragon Ball Z where they could tell your power level. He could like, oh, you can sense my power level without a scouter? What?
Yeah, but they could still get snuck up on. Come on now.
If they too slow?
I mean, but Akaza literally said if you have any... Okay, and this is another thing that I really didn't like, but Tanjiro literally had a cheat skill. The plot armor got put on Tanjiro in that exact moment. To I can remove my battle spirit so that I can cut his head off. And it's just like, you're the only person that can do that.
That's another thing. That was another 30 minutes.
Yeah. And you know why I love Guillaume talking to the leader of the Demon Slayers? Because it took 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes for him to tell him, hey, be responsible. You're the only one I can trust. It took 5 minutes.
I don't know, man. So, all right, what is your favorite backstories then?
Yeah.
Like, do y'all have a favorite backstory? Since y'all don't really care for the backstory, do y'all have a backstory that y'all even like I said, the GOAT, man, I'm going to go with his because, you know, number 3, his backstory was, I feel like I needed that. I needed to understand why he was doing what he was doing. So he went from being probably the most hated character in the series as far as the demons go to like, okay, he ain't that bad. He had some shit going on with him. And he was just like, hey, I got to do what I got to do.
So maybe this is a cop-out. My favorite backstory was Zenitsu. Ironically, it was Zenitsu and the other guy. And the reason why is because a lot of times, reason why people gravitate towards Zenitsu is because we can kind of see ourselves in him. Because like we all grow up and a lot of us ain't that strong. A lot of us are always told what we can't do. We can't figure stuff out. And so it was it was rewarding to see like, I love Zenitsu's backstory because he was just like, even though you hated me, I still respected you. And that's something that a lot of people really don't get. There's a lot of people like, you know, I grew up in the hood. And there was a lot of people that were doing the wrong things around me, but I still respected them because they still handled their business. So I liked Zenitsu's backstory.
I liked both. So Akaza and any sibling like thing, it always make me cry.
Was you in the theaters crying?
No, I didn't cry. You want to know? I really wanted to cry. Like, I was like, dang, like, it's so emotional. But when a tear was about to fall, it would be like fire breathing, slow motion.
So what was the sad
it
part?
just interrupted it.
So I guess it was a backstory.
Yeah, but
because it couldn't have been the actual fighting part.
No. I like when it's like siblings. So like Sasuke and Itachi, like stuff like that. Any sibling. So their little backstory, that was cute. And then I also like Akaza's backstory because I liked him even before. I just like villains, to be honest. But his backstory is very valid, and I like how he went out. It was very noble.
He just wanted his baby.
Yeah,
he just wanted to cry her.
Fresh out about me.
He went out on his own accord. That's for sure. He definitely went out on his own accord.
Because when he started punching, I was like, no, don't die, but die. But it was nice.
It was beautiful.
It would have been a wrap for him. They was about to die. Tanjiro was about to be done.
Yeah, they was about to take L.
He was like, "It's nothing we could do. Like, I'm gonna try to grab him, but it ain't gonna probably work. If he does this move again, it's done."
I kind of figured he was gonna just kill himself.
But yeah, if you remove the backstory of that, it would just be like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Why he do this?
Yeah, but they ain't had to make it so long.
They ain't had to make that so long. Like
They didn't.
They really didn't.
Because while we're getting Akaza's backstory, then Tanjiro figures out how to mask his.
Yeah.
Then we get that.
And then we go into the translucent state or whatever they call it.
Like everything just didn't have to be so dragged out, I'll say.
And then his dad's dancing for days and he cuts off a bare head and they're walking through the farm. I'm like, God, please.
In the manga, it made sense that it happened. I don't know. In the manga, I mean, it's a lot of chapters, though. It is a lot of chapters that's going on. But, I mean, they had one of the best fight scenes, though, I would say.
Yeah.
Just that back and forth fight scene. It did feel like duo reminiscence. I mean, granted, they never did this before that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how some people feel about duos. When they fight together, they're a duo all of a sudden. So I guess for the time being, they was a duo.
They ain't nothing daggone duo.
No.
That was, come on. You say that Goku and Vegeta's not a duo, but you gonna say Tomioka and Tanjiro's a duo?
That's not a
Come
duo.
on, man.
They're just together.
Tomioka
that
can't even
moment.
figure
They're
himself out.
fighting-
He don't even want to be a hot.
They fighting in concert perfectly. I mean, even Tanjiro and them, he talked about a lot of that. He was just like, yeah, you know, he can actually move with my movements. He's complimenting my
Lies.
movements perfectly.
That's a lie.
I
What
mean-
happened was Tomioka was over there getting worked up,
Uh-huh.
and Tanjiro was figuring out how to not breathe. That's what was happening. He was sitting there like this, and my man Tomioka's like, do something. That was the equivalent of,
he was
of like your
like,
friend
yo,
sitting
what
there
you
watching
doing?
you get beat up.
He's like, yo, you know, he nice, right? He healing himself.
Like here's what
Jump
happened.
in.
Tomioka in the upper three was jumping on buildings, doing all this crazy stuff, and Tanjiro was running slow through the hallway, like, oh my god, I need to figure this out. I need to figure this out. And then somehow, some way, they just end up in front of him, and Tomioka's still getting worked. Tanjiro was holding him back until he figured out he was a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
No, the
Yeah, I mean,
funniest part.
he left open in his form. He was like, come on, man, take advantage of this. He don't even know that you standing right there. He yelled,
That's
he's
the
like,
point.
hey, I'm behind you. I'm about to kill you.
I thought that was cool though. Like after he did it, I was like, bro. But then when he was standing there, like he just figured out he could do something. So he wanted to test it out. And that was the only way he could figure out if it's really working.
Well, he could have tested it out by just
Doing
trying to
it.
go for his head.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of hard. It was like but all right, I
He's
get
like,
it.
I want you to see me when I hit you.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. If that was the case, he could have, fought him the entire time. But no, Tomioka was doing that, getting work. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that was crazy. That was my favorite fight out of all of them. I mean, the Zunetsu fight. I liked seeing his final move, him unlocking the 7 breathing technique, the 7th one. It was like, okay, he got a new technique. I really want to see him be more sustainable in his power ups, though. Like he'll do that and he just go to sleep somewhere. I'm just like, come on, man, like you can't just keep going to sleep.
Happy he wasn't sleeping in the movie. I'm
Yeah.
glad something snapped and he woke up. Hello, good morning, welcome.
Oh, he ended up the last of the training arc though. He started being more serious once he got the news. He had got the letter, but we didn't know what the letter was.
Yeah.
But he was just like, it was like, what's going on with him? He was like, he way more serious now. But now you find out, the old man had hung himself. Oh, he cut his
seppuku.
Yeah, he cut his stomach open, let out.
Yeah, and he didn't have anybody there to like.
It was a lot
finish
of
him off.
tragic backstory.
I'm like, bro, Jesus, like everybody's depressed, sad, died, killed himself.
Hitting
Like,
puberty out of nowhere. Let me tell you something. I watched Dub, right? And so I went back and watched Demon Slayer sub, and like, Zenitsu sound like, when it got to his English dub voice, I was just like, oh my God, where did he hit puberty like this? Was it like, maybe that old man committed seppuku helped him really grow?
I
That was
don't think I ever watched Demon Slayer in sub.
the Japanese voices are much
But the
lighter
switch
than
up
the
do be
English.
crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy with these English voices. It was crazy.
I felt like when I first seen it, I didn't like Demon Slayer. I thought it was phony. I was like, oh, this shit is boring. It was like watching Game of Thrones the first time I seen it.
Now,
Don't talk about Game of Thrones.
we're not doing.
Come on,
that.
we're not.
That's
We're
how I
not
felt.
going there.
That
We're
first
not going there.
season of
Blink,
Game of
man.
Thrones,
We're not going.
Demon
Look,
Slayer was the same show.
I don't want to hear it.
I was
No,
just
it's
like, what is this?
no.
Y'all saying this is good? I'm gonna stick around and see if it get better. It did get better. Both shows got better. Now I'll say that they both got better. But in the beginning, I was like, come on, man, I don't even care about this. All right, this man got pushed out of a tower. He crippled now. And that's how I felt about like Demon Slayer when I first seen it. And I was like, come on, this is not that. This is not that.
you know, we gonna keep Game of Thrones out of this discussion.
Move it.
Like we're not doing
it. Did start off slow, and I was just like, another crybaby, another little miniature boy fighting for someone he loves. I don't know. I choose Nezuko over Tanjiro. Like, I think her story is a lot more interesting.
I mean, they did touch on Nezuko. At least we seen her.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't need to see her that much either. I was just like, okay, she's over here. She's trying to become a human. I know that.
Yeah.
And that's all. I don't need to know nothing.
Another thing that could have been kept out. Love Tengen, but him and Rengoku's dad sitting in front of the. I was just like, I don't.
Yeah, why y'all not here? Y'all can't fight.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. You're not here. You're not fighting. Why do I care?
I don't understand why y'all can't fight though.
Didn't you retire?
Well, you injured a little bit, so I get them. But the other one, I'm like, yo, Rengoku's father. I'm like, you could probably still fight if you wanted to, but you're not even attempting to help.
You just want to be a drunk. Another thing is they didn't actually get into like, because I know that Muzan turned into like a cocoon and he was absorbing the girl, but there was no like. There was no stages. It was like in the beginning of the movie, she's still stabbing him, and then next thing you know, he's a big ass ball. I was like, phases. Some of this backstory could have got put out, and we could have got like a minute or two of understanding like what's going on with them and how long they have left until Muzan. Like, give me some anticipation, right? Because during the whole movie, they're just like, yeah, Muzan's gonna break out, and da. He's absorbing. I'm just like, how much time we got? Can we get? Because
we had a long time.
Because apparently,
we had a long
and that's
time.
another thing.
For a while.
They was running the whole time while every single fight was going down.
But they see how big the castle was, though.
No, I want to know how much time has passed. Yeah. I'm like,
okay, yeah, I don't know how long. The bird is telling you like, oh yeah, she's dead over there.
Yeah, and you're still running. How long were you running? And these fights are so slow. They have so much slow motion during these fights. I'm thinking it's like they're running for like 2 hours, like. But no, they're running for like 5 minutes.
And who's the demon that's playing the little instrument?
Oh, she's always there with Muzan. I don't know if she's up in rank or not, but yeah, she's the one that's controlling the castle expansion and all that stuff going on.
I like the little sound.
And she's not even that nice with it. She doesn't even that good. She got 3 strings on her guitar, banjo, whatever that is.
She look kind of scary.
She got 1 eye.
Does she have a head?
She got 1 eye on it, so she must have a head.
Big old head with 1 big old eye. Like Mike Wazowski.
Like who?
Mike Wazowski.
Who's that?
From Monsters, Inc.
Oh, okay. I ain't never know his name.
Yeah,
like,
me neither.
I thought that was a regular person.
Same.
Like, that's somebody you work with?
I was like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, he working accountant. He sounds like it. Like, I don't know who he is.
Facts.
He has 1 eye.
Oh, yeah. I do know you talking about Monster Inc. I ain't know his name, though.
That's a duo.
I mean, all right, so who are your favorite characters in the movie? Like, your favorite character in the movie? Can't say the same character, so whoever go first.
Favorite character?
Akaza.
All right.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I just love a good villain.
I mean, he was a great villain.
Yeah.
Mine is Upper 2.
Upper 2?
Upper 2 is my favorite character.
Why?
Because he's so perfectly triggering. I don't think that people really respect. Because, okay, it's cool. We understand the typical tropes of being a bad guy. There's the bad guy that's just angry at everything. There's the bad guy who's, got some things misconstrued. He's actually a good guy, but he became a bad guy out of necessity. And then there's the bad guys that just say, fuck you. They're just the guys that are just like, even his backstory, the element I did like was that when they were worshiping him because he had rainbow color eyes, he was just like, all these adults coming to a child, they're freaking morons. And I'm just like, and then that went into his character. Like, he was literally cheering on Shinobu while she was fighting him. He's like, oh my God, you're doing such a good job. And even at the end, before he killed her, he was like, oh my God, you did such an amazing job. You're now worthy of being a part of me. I was just like,
I didn't like that part that he was absorbing her. I was like, I thought he was going to eat them.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, he just absorbs them in his body like
No. We got to start. Before that, he broke her back. He literally was just like, oh my God, you're worthy of being a part of me. I was like, yes. Something about that just filled my bones with so much joy because he's so triggering. He triggered me to the point where I liked him. And then I was in the D-box seat, so while he was talking, my chair was like vibrating a little bit. He was like, you did such a good job. I was just like, oh. Like, It just felt some type of way. It just felt some,
I
it was
do
just
like him. I do like him. I did enjoy his character because it's just very soothing. It's like when you're arguing with somebody and the other person is calm, and it's like, why am I yelling and you're not yelling? Like, what is going on? He is triggering. Very. Yeah.
He's great.
He was a good villain. I ain't gonna say he bad. Like I said, I like the fact that he's dedicated to being a villain. He's not I'm a villain because you killed my people or nothing. He's like, I just don't fuck with people, so I was wanting to kill some people.
He's dedicated to.
This is the best way of going about it.
Like he's so dedicated to not giving a fuck, and I love that.
Man, the whole time we seen him from the beginning, he was that way. Even when we seen him first interacting with number 3, he was the same way. He was just like, yeah, I don't care about nothing you saying. Like, you saying all this shit, but you know you can't beat me. There's a reason why I'm 2 and you number 3.
But to see it in action and him counteracting every single thing that she did, and the fact that over time it got worse, but he kept the more he was figuring her out, the more he was cheering her on, which triggered her even more to the point where she did something really stupid and he killed her. That's a perfect villain.
Nah, he was good. He was really good.
I'm
gonna go with Tanjiro then. And I'm gonna go with Tanjiro because
cop out.
Hey,
He's the only person left.
He's influential to the point that he's making Gyu even better. Gyu's getting better. He unlocked his scar because remember they was all trying to get the scar to grow. I mean, it guarantees that they're gonna die, but whatever.
So that wasn't because of Tanjiro. That was because he was getting worked. He was tired of getting worked.
He was around Tanjiro though.
He was around Tanjiro, and Tanjiro wasn't helping. That scar ignited because he realized Tanjiro wasn't going to help.
Nah, Tanjiro was so nice.
Tanjiro
he
was
realized
so
he was like,
goofy.
"Hey, yo, how come Tanjiro got
there
the scar
doing
and I don't?"
Nothing. He was just like, I really gotta fend for myself, and I gotta protect his goofy.
And then he finished it. Well, he did the best like he could do with the job.
He got his sword broke.
Yeah.
Now the guy with the mask
gonna get his sword broke.
Yeah.
Tanjiro stepped up, cut the man's head off. I mean, he couldn't help that it grew back, but he did everything.
And then he passed out, and then Tomioka had to take another ass point.
He woke up and finished it again. He's like, I'm gonna kill this nigga again. He's still here. What? His body moving.
I would have gave up.
Man,
you know what?
Cheat coded. He did like 10% of the work while Tomioka was getting whooped for 90%.
Yeah, he was letting him. He was like, he was on his Goku. He's like, Vegeta, go ahead and go try it. Let me know how it worked. Oh, you can't do it?
Okay, I'm going to say this. Tanjiro was an L in this movie other than his plot armor. Period. I don't care. Tanjiro in this movie was running, crying.
Gyu through the sword, the rest of his sword through his head though. He was like, "Oh no, like we going. This is over. Like forget this."
Tanjiro was an L in this movie, even in the beginning when he almost fell off the thing and Tomioka had to save his behind men.
So did y'all read? Well, I know you said Taylor. You said you didn't read it, but Cowboy, did you read the manga at all? All right, cool. So movie predictions. What's y'all movie like? What do you think is gonna happen in the next movie?
More people gonna die.
Who you think gonna die?
Because
they breaking it into 2 movies. I can tell you right now, everybody ain't gonna survive.
Yeah. So I know for a fact the Miss Hashira.
At least in this, we going off of what the next movie is. I ain't gonna say the last movie. So like, who you think is not gonna make it, or what you think is gonna happen in the next movie? So,
the Miss Hashira and the and Obanai, I think those 2 are gonna die, mostly because they were essential in the story just for moments, but they're not the quintessential most important Hashira. Those 2 are gonna die, and then also I think that and this is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound effed up. I think one of the trio are gonna die, and I think it's probably gonna be Inosuke. That's what I think is gonna die.
I wanted to see Inosuke fight. I was kind of disappointed I didn't get to see him fight.
Facts. He was just kicking indoors.
He was just a backstory too. He was just a part of the backstory.
He was ready to fight, but I think he can't die because he just got his little scar. That would be kind of crazy. I think the one with the big boobs, I don't know.
Okay.
The Love Hashira?
Sure, yeah, her.
Oh, Mitsuri?
Who else could possibly die?
I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna make it.
You want to see what's the name?
I think the brother with the gun might die.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's not really useful. You can't shoot every demon.
He's gonna die to make Sanemi
two more people that they really gotta fight before they get the Mizan.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna die, and Sanemi's gonna activate his mark after his brother dies. They gonna
don't
pull.
even like his brother.
It doesn't matter. He still
don't like
loves
the fact
him.
that he's a demon.
But it doesn't matter. He's not gonna. It's kind of like Broly when Frieza had killed him in the Dragon Ball Z movie. Broly was just like, yeah, this is my dad. Da, da, da. But as soon as Frieza killed him, he went ape shit. That's what's gonna happen to Sanemi. His brother's gonna die. He's gonna hear it from the bird. He's gonna go ape shit on somebody, and he's gonna die.
He look like he's ready to crash out every moment anyway. So I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible.
It's a valid crash out.
And there's gonna be another backstory.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There's gonna be a lot of backstories to come, man. This is Backstory Central is going to be a part of it.
He's gonna die though.
There's a lot of backstories.
And it's gonna be 3 movies, right?
Yeah, they got 2 more.
Yeah,
that haven't came. So
I would say Guillaume, but Guillaume they're gonna save him for last.
Yeah, I want to see who wanna like. I mean, I anticipate they're gonna at least fight the. They got to beat number 2 in the next movie. Maybe they beat number 1, but it took on average 2 people to finish 1 person.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well, we know they're stronger than he was, so it's gonna take 3 to 4 of them to fight 1.
That's what I was thinking. Do you think it's gonna be more than 2 fighting?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's got to be.
Okay, here's a more interesting question. So we kind of understand a little bit about number 2's powers. Like he has like the ice mist, which is his blood, and it gets into your skin and makes it hard to breathe. So who do you think would be the perfect counter? If there was like 2 or 3 people to fight him right now, who would be like a perfect counter to what he does?
Isn't one of them fire?
I think Zenitsu and Monosuke would probably. I think something to do with that mask probably helps him with the breathing part. Zenitsu is fast, so I think that his speed, because he was priding himself on speed a lot. He kept talking about how fast people was and stuff, and he hasn't really seen the fastest people fighting yet. So I think them 2 is going to do something with as far as that has the best counter. Because I don't know what the Stone Harashima does. I don't know really what to expect from him. I just know they say he's the strongest one. I haven't seen him do anything yet.
I think that's where the love Hashira and the poison Hashira are gonna come in. Mostly because I think the poison Hashira, they're gonna do something where like he's able to like manipulate the poison in a way to where he nullifies the blood effect. And I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna fight them. The love Hashira, just like in the show, she's kind of gonna get whooped on because she has little stamina. And then the poison Hashira is gonna end up having to sacrifice herself, and then someone else is gonna come in. I don't know who that someone else is. I think it's probably gonna be Inosuke, but someone else is gonna come in and save her again, and then like a whole blow up's gonna happen. That's what I think. Because I'm thinking into this. I'm just like, who gonna counteract who? Because number 1, like we already know he's a swordsman, and we already know who he's gonna fight.
Everybody gotta fight him.
Yeah, everybody named Mama gotta fight him.
Y'all gotta pitch in.
He gonna touch his sword. He gonna cut everybody in the room.
Goodness. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think. At least as far as I can see that though. Like you said, they got so many different. The fact that they breaking it down to 2 more movies, I do feel like they dragging it out.
I'm like dragging it out with backstories.
They could have done
the backstory
slow motion.
How was you going to skip the backstories though? Like even if you put it in a season, that's like 7 episodes right there in that movie.
That's fine. They
so
could
did.
How long is the average season?
Like 12 episodes.
I don't know if they be give you 12 episodes.
What they could have did, they could have made a whole nother season before this movie of just backstory.
You wouldn't want to watch a whole season of a lot of people didn't even want to watch the training arc like that.
I mean, I was with them.
I would prefer to watch it at home than at the movie theater.
The backstories?
Yeah.
Constant backstories. I mean, like, I guess certain shows do backstories a certain way, and you appreciate like One Piece,
Bleach,
in their world. That's like, okay, you get to see stuff that you wanted to see in Naruto. You wanted to see the Ninja War before it happened. Yeah. Bleach. Some of them got the stories that people want to see action. If you there for action, then the backstory is going to be a distraction. But the character development is necessary. To me, at least.
They supposed to develop before I pay my money to go see a movie.
And that's what I'm saying. When you go see a movie, I'm expecting to see action. Like I can get all the backstory in the season. So when I went to the movies, I was just expecting to get like good animation with good action. Like when I think of the fights, I don't really have any memorable like straight through fight.
Oh, so all right. So it was too much in between. I did hear people in the movie theater saying that. It was like, oh man, another backstory. I wanted to see them keep fighting. A lot of times when they do that though, if they bring it back, I guess Yeah, I don't know how they gonna put it. They can piece it together where you can just see the whole action sequence.
Cause like for instance, like when you watch JJK and you see their fighting, you will get like a backstory before and then the straight fight, and it's just like mad action. But even when they went back to Akaza, like when they showed him hit list, somebody was like, "Oh dang, I forgot we was even like the fight was happening." So I don't know. I think everything is needed. Like I'm not saying backstories aren't needed, but for a movie, it's like let's just get to the action. Let's see like how this really plays out, not the. Because we already got to pause for the techniques. We got to slow down for the techniques. And
I mean, the techniques is flashy. I guess all the drawing.
It is flashy and so bright, but it's like, let's go. Let this.
Let's wrap these techniques up.
Yeah.
But that's a part of the action. How you gonna wrap the techniques up and not show the action?
Sword. Go get that, man. Like,
so I mean, all right. I would say this then: with you got a couple different movies coming out and different series coming out. So we got past this. Hold on, right before we get to this part though. I do want to say this. Blank. So make sure y'all follow the page. Anime and fill in the blank. Cowboy, you want to give your introduction to?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Name's Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Just like Blink said, follow the page. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing else. Get a D-Box if you go to the movies.
I actually never tried a D-Box, but I'm Taylor Brianna, one half of Everything Anime. Everything Anime on every social, and Taylor Brianna on every social.
Bet. All right. So real quick though, I do want to know, like, as we go to our next series, should we cover Chainsaw Man coming out? That's about to drop again. You got Jujutsu the Calling Art is about to come out, and it's one more. Well, right now I guess we got Kazu number 8, which is cool.
Like, number 8's fire.
What y'all think is like the most like
Jujutsu
anticipation?
Jujutsu.
Yes.
It's not close.
Yeah.
It's not close. Yeah, it's not close.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, cool.
I guess it's new.
Kaiju, cool, but
I like Chainsaw Man. I did start reading the manga, but I didn't get very far with it. But people don't like the ending or like
of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I heard the same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen. People didn't like the ending of that.
It's like
I didn't see that. I'm still reading it, so I didn't get to that part yet.
It's like I don't think the ending was bad. They could have did something different, but it wasn't bad. Like I can't say it was. They didn't do it justice. It was good. The end was cool for me. Did you read it? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to go home and do my research.
So both of y'all saying Jujutsu Kaisen right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess they gonna do the same thing. So I guess when you're not getting a Demon Slayer movie, you're gonna get a Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Like they dropping every other one. Yeah. But until next time, man, this was another great episode. See y'all next time. Peace.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Make sure you don't got 2 hours of backstory.
Yeah, please.